Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be restoring this Hay Budden 104-pound anvil. Let's see if the sun will light that up a little better. This thing's in pretty rough shape. The edges are all beat to heck. Got a couple cracks and a couple little, things that don't look so good on here. And apparently the Hay Budden is fairly comparable to a Peterite, but I don't know. I can see an awful lot of forge weld lines here, and this thing is kind of just in real rough condition. I don't know quite how well these things are built, but that's not the point. Moving forward, we're going to be grinding all this down, wire wheeling the whole thing, making all this smooth again, taking all these little nicks and dings everywhere. And to do that, we'll be using some 7018 3/32 rod. We got that in the oven overnight. It should be nice and warm and good to go. Got a variety of angle grinders, and we got the classic Lincoln Tombstone. So let's get to it.
So I'm just keeping it a real consistent length above the surface.
Yeah.
And then making sure to feed it in.
Yeah.
And going fairly slow.
I'm seeing how fast it melts into it.
Alright, so here you can see we ran our first pass. It was a little tricky. I couldn't quite see where I was going here and there, so that's why there were so many pauses. But we got the initial root pass down, so I'm going to go ahead and probably run a pass on either side of this, and it should go a lot quicker from here on out.
Just like that. Gotta push it in a little bit.
Okay, that's good. Very good.
Just get the corners.
So as you can see here, we've completed some more weld bead passes on there. And all around on the other side. Did a little bit around the hardy hole there. And now we're just going to grind it down and continue to do passes until we can get these edges squared up. Alright, so here we have the finished product, and let's take a look over our welds and whatnot. You can see they're looking pretty alright, you know, no real porosity to speak of. A couple little flecks and spots here and there, but I mean this thing is all solid. It's pretty good, it's got a good ring to it, some decent rebound. You know, this anvil, while it is uglier than any other that I've seen, the face was the best intact face that I've ever seen on any old anvil. I mean, this thing must be rock hard or something, because for this to not have any single like stray hammer marks or chisel marks on it must be some pretty tough stuff. You know, that could be the reason why the edges chipped away to begin with, is because the material was just so hard that when somebody just swung and hit off that it just chipped it. But you know, I mean, it seems to have good rebound. You know, in all the places that count. So the horn, we had to do a lot of grinding to clean that up, and you know, we ran a lot of beads there. But as we were cleaning this thing up, I noticed that this just seems to be kind of thrown together from a bunch of scrap. You know, we can see some forge weld marks here, and if we look on the underside, we can see some there too. You know, this sort of looks real weird. You know, we got some weld seams there, and if we flip back over here, we can see we have some more weld seams. I mean, this thing, I don't think was solid wrought like Peter writes. It seems to have just been thrown together from a bunch of random little bits of metal. But, you know, I can't argue with the rebound and whatnot. And especially on this side, you can really see, you know, these forge weld seams. I mean, this thing looks like it's just gonna crack apart at any second, but hey, it works. You know, and this restoration took probably 4 hours. You know, it was a good afternoon project, but yeah. So here we have it, the Hay-Budden 104-pound anvil. So that's all there is for today. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave it in the comment section down below. The rod we used was 7018. Just using angle grinders with grinding wheels and flap discs and a sander to buff this all out. And once again, Hay-Budden 104-pound anvil. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Work hard and stay humble.